Only if I go
big.
for the end.
Right. But it could jam in the bends of the tube on the way up, I suppose, too.
Yeah. Oh, you mean, yeah, I don't want to suction sample this.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's just too close to the edge. I think that we have two options. One is to pick it up with the suction sampler in the middle.
Yep.
And the other is to pick it up with the jaws. And the suction sampler is more likely to be successful and not damage the specimen.
Let's do that.
There's also the scoop, but it's probably neutrally buoyant and it will bounce out.
Yep, I'm guessing you're right there.
Brian's recommendation is
Slurp
to
sampler.
just grab it.
Whose recommendation?
Brian. In the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever you think is easiest, I think it's going to be fine.
Do we have that much control, though, over the pressure on the jaws?
I think I'd like to start. I personally risk maybe crushing it, so I'm going to try the suction sampler first. Unless, Brian, you had a specific reason not to do that, like it will cause it to like spit out its guts or something like that.
He says pilot
I think
knows best.
if you want to go with that, go for it.
Yeah, that'll be as long as you don't think it'll damage the specimen to do it that way, I think I'm more likely to be successful that way.
I think these are generally more sturdy than some of their counterparts, which is why I thought you could pick it up, but it go either way. I think it should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start with suction, and if it doesn't work, I'll pick it up with the jaws. Oh, right.
Science data, are you good with sample jar number? Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, just use the flush.
Yeah. My brain took a minute to load the...
Yeah, I think we're all there. Okay, you can turn on suction.
Okay, suction.
And video, can I get a half zoom?
Okay, suction's on.
There we go.
Boop. I'm going to retract and tilt up so you can see a bit. And let me know when you're ready for box open.
You can box open.
Okay, coming up.
Are these critters escape artists? Remind me.
They can have a tendency of climbing up the walls.
We did have an issue with them trying to escape the last time we did this.
Okay, you can kill suction.
Okay, suction's coming off.
Okay.
And ready for forward box close?
Close the box.
There we go.
Great.
Would you like me to go full wide?
Yep.
Noel, sample 077.
Yes.
Okay, extending.
Anything else you guys wanted to do here?
Nope. Let's
Okay.
move on.
Pilots, you ready for a move?
Let me get out in front real quick.
Sure.
It's a little bit steeper here.
Can I reset your DVL?
Yes.
Would you like that at 0.2 for this one?
Sure.
Wow.
Is that a stalked crinoid?
That is.
Just
Just
below us.
coming up pretty.
Yeah.
Just coming up pretty fast there for a sec.
That's pretty.
Go for zoom.
I want to say Pentacrinus rubimaris. I know the rubimaris part is correct, but
Wow.
it's gorgeous.
Stunning colors.
Okay, go wide.
I think earlier in the chat, I think Chris was saying he was surprised to see them here at this depth range. Was that right?
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Oh yeah, he's calling
Proisocrinus rubimaris is the...
a bit shallow.
Yeah. We've got records of them at 1,500 meters from elsewhere in the Pacific, so maybe it's not a massively shallower.
Yeah. So
Fish.
Fish up on our left, right?
Oh,
Go for zoom.
still the same.
Another cutthroat eel. Is it the same one? It has this particular
it's
white
following
spot
us,
on its
yeah.
back.
Is it the same one?
I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, this is great, though. You can see all the lateral line pores, dorsal fin origin. Marvelous zoom.
Yeah, they are
Thank you.
really not into
They aren't-
going
no.
slow. Okay,
Yeah,
go wide.
that
I
was
think
great.
they get
Thank you.
disoriented by the vehicle because they keep bonking into
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. They get blinded and. Yep.
Oh, we've got some.
Look at these
Yeah, go for zoom.
corals right here.
Are they corals? Are they? What are they? Oh yeah, black corals.
They look like black corals, yeah. Can we look at that top one with the little Chiris stylet in there?
Just wants more
Wants to
attention.
be
Yeah.
on camera.
Is there
I love the camera.
Look at me, look at me.
what's on the back of that? There's two.
Two little crabs.
Okay,
Let's
you
keep
guys
going.
have what you need. Okay, go wide.
Is there such thing as a pygmy eel?
Is there such a thing as what?
A pygmy eel? Never mind.
Pygmy eel?
That one.
Never mind.
I thought it was funny.
Thank you, Ryan.
Got another sea cucumber maybe coming up? Same one as before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the same.
Go for zoom. Yeah, same thing.
Bridge nav. We do 30 meters, 92,
Excellent.
0.2
Let's keep going.
knots.
Comps are holding steady, so not affected by craft.
Yeah, cool. As long as it's...
Yeah. I put a note in the book to...
I think that the first few drips are, like, we went down without turning it on.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of equalizing that has to happen, and some of the oil had to wash off.
You up for a reset?
Go for it.
This fish is following us.
Yeah.
Let's get a zoom on the coral and the
Okay,
sponge there.
go for zoom.
Do you think it's following us intentionally?
I don't know. I haven't seen that before, but maybe. Is that Paragorgia, perhaps, the red coral? And if we can take a look at the sponge.
Push in further. This is the kind of sponge that has a shrimp in it, right?
Yep. I'm trying to decide if it's Dictyolis or one of the other very similar sponges.
This is our mascot sponge, everyone.
Sponge
Sponge
dungeon.
dungeon.
Dungeon. Okay, go wide. You're looking at Sonardyne. What's on your mind?
I was just adjusting the sound speed
Okay.
to be based on the CTD, not just static value.
Okay.
So that should be better, I hope.
Yeah.
Is this our same old...
I think you're starting to pull me around a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really our dive buddy at this point.
Go for zoom.
We should name it.
Can we keep him?
No. If you ask me again, I will turn this ROV around. And nobody will get any cusk eels.
Fine.
You can push in further. Okay, go wide.
Wow, that's
Oh,
big.
what type of coral
Oh,
is that?
that's cool.
Or
The coral that we just saw, I am looking it up. At first I thought it was a bamboo, but I don't actually see, I don't think it is. It doesn't have any joints, so It might be a stocked primnoid, perhaps?
Go for zoom.
Something like Candidella. Oh, that's great.
Wouldn't an anemone like that eat fish, you think? Or larger prey?
Yeah, with those very large tentacles like that, it's probably adapted to eating krill, fish, shrimp.
Okay, go wide.
Now just imagine that climbing onto the back of a hermit crab. That's crazy.
I feel like I keep ending up in the starboard rhubarb, and I blame all the critters for showing up on the starboard side of the vehicle.
Starboard rhubarb.
The rhubarb's all around, huh?
There's rhubarb everywhere. I just keep ending up to starboard.
It's funny, I actually find it infinitely easier to remember port and starboard than left and right. Like, left and right I have to actually...
Didn't you grow up on a boat?
Yeah. But for some reason those two didn't, like, get synthesized, so...
That's really interesting.
Let's check out the coral on the left. Oh, it's a dead coral. Never mind.
Dead sponge?
Dead sponge, sorry.
I should start using port and starboard on road trips. Then we might not get so lost.
Can you change Google Maps to...
To be nautical?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
You can change its accent, can't you?
Every dive is kind of like
To
a road trip,
nautical
though.
Yeah,
accent.
it definitely is.
Take the
That's what
first
I wanted to be a long
starboard-
haul trucker when I was growing up.
That's so good.
Take the first starboard turn in 12 nautical miles.
Oh, that would be so great. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be, but it's interesting at least.
You can do some pretty interesting voices on Waze.
Oh, yeah.
They have like a boy band voice.
Oh my gosh, stop. Go for zoom.
It's
I
pretty
think
good.
it's just a little anthomastus. Oh boy, what even is that?
I'm not going to imitate it.
Oh, shoot, I thought he was going to fall for it.
Baby anthomastus.
Okay, go wide.
Bridge nav. 30 meters, 092, please.
There's an interesting little drop off here.
That's kind of
Let's
cool.
check out that coral there.
Do you want to fly?
Sure.
So for context, if anyone's just joining us on this dive, right now we're moving up a fairly steep slope up towards the top of a ridge, and then the rest of the dive is kind of planned to proceed along the top of that ridge.
Fish, 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 fish. Eh? Fish?
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Yes.
It's moving fast.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
What was that?
That could have been a lanternfish.
Oh.
That was not a typically
So
benthic or demersal
Yeah.
fish. That was something that has come out of the water column, and
Off the drop off.
yeah. Oh, let's keep moving, and there's a really large coral right there at the edge of that drop off.
There's a fish
This-
top right also. Just went out of frame, but
This
Hopefully
is
it'll
looking
still
like
be
maybe
there.
Calytrophora. Although it could also be a bamboo. Let's get closer and can we get a closer look at the base?
I do.
That's great. Okay. Calytrophora.
Those are
Up
primnoids,
to
right?
the right.
Yes.
Calytrophora.
Yes.
Yeah, the fish is gone.
There are a lot of scars from old attachment points of sponges. Let's look at that sponge right there.
Oh, what's
Or
that?
corals. Got a
Isn't-
couple crinoids on one of them. This looks more like Frayella or something like that. That's great. Can we look at the one to the left with the crinoids on it? Yeah.
Is that a sponge?
Yeah, we've got
With
two
crinoids?
crinoids sitting atop a small sponge, which I can't really get a... We can zoom in at all. Okay.
You're
Oh,
not on
yeah.
SBL, right? Just FYI.
Sorry, can everybody hear me now?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, let
Great.
me-
That's what we
no.
need. Thank you.
Okay, go Wyatt. Okay, coming up this slope here. Okay, good to know. Yeah, okay.
And Gabby, you're also not on SPL.
I hear Gabby.
I am now. Thanks, Max.
So if you're just joining us on our dive, we are on a ridge-like seamount about 80 miles south of Angkor Island in Palau's National Marine Sanctuary. And we are coming up the side of this feature from the west, and we'll top out on the ridge and then follow the ridge all the way up to a depth of about 800 meters at the summit of this little ridge. And this is the first of the dives we've conducted on this expedition in the more southerly portion of Palau's waters. Our previous dives have been to the north and to the east. So this is part of our efforts to characterize the ecosystems here in the waters. And yeah, this is a halosaur.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't chase it. He's yeah.
It's one
there's another fish to the left of it too.
To the left.
Where's the fish on the left?
It's black, but it was shaped similarly.
That down there?
Oh, there it is. It's on the right side of the screen right now.
Oh, got it
Oh.
right there.
Yeah. Okay, go
Max
for zoom.
with the fish eyes today. It's
Some
just the
monitor.
monitor.
That may also be a halosaur, but it would be a different species than the one we just saw.
Push in more. And let's get that focus.
That is a halosaur. And I believe we have Ken Sulak on the call, and he is an expert in these.
Halosaur species. What a funny looking face.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I like its kind of rounded nose.
Yeah. I love the wings. It's
Yeah. All right. How is that? Do you want me to keep following it, or?
nope, let's keep going.
Okay. Go wide. Let's not.
So is that characteristic of halosaurs that they have those pectoral fins like that?
Yep, that's one of the main traits. Their pectoral fins are super high on the body and really look like wings.
Totally.
They're a fairly ancestral group of fishes as well. Reasonably closely related to the eels, and they have a larval stage that looks very similar to eels larvae.
Is that a sponge?
Yeah, let's zoom on the sponge here.
Okay. Go for zoom.
Some sort of demo sponge.
Is it decomposing, or
That's-
is it just, that's how it looks?
That's how it looks.
All right.
There's another sponge just up
above.
to the left, just above.
Right here. Is that the same kind?
I'm not sure. The last one looked like it may have been a volcanellid. This could be the same, but I'm not certain.
Okay. Go wide. We have a few other things coming up here.
Oh,
You want to look at
Oh
the
yeah.
purple one?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just center up a bit better here. Oop. Go for zoom.
Wow.
You can push in more video. Pretty stable.
What was
Oh.
that?
That's great.
Okay, go
Thank you.
wide. We've got a large. Oh,
What is this? Oh,
like
is it a dead
coral?
That's a dead coral. Yep. There's some zoanthids growing on the right-hand side of it.
Can we zoom on them?
Yeah. Right here, right?
Yeah.
Go for zoom.
Nav, you can wait a minute before putting in the next ship move.
Copy.
Are they al-
Right, you have all the time in the world.
Perfect.
Even though it looks like you're going off the screen, everything's
okay.
fine. Ship stopped.
Should we get them?
Yeah, we don't really have any
Do you
layback
wanna
on this
collect
side,
them?
do we?
No.
You can. We can take a piece.
Is it easy?
Do you want the zoanthids?
Yeah, can we like cut?
Yeah,
You want a piece of the dead coral?
The
The zoanthids.
Just this, yeah, the one they're attached
The
to.
white
Yes.
cups on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Wide.
If
Yeah.
if it's doable, otherwise.
Oh yeah, it's doable. I'm just trying to think what the best way to do it, whether we want to put it in a box or slurp it. Do you know whether it's going to be brittle or bendy?
I don't think it's gonna float, right?
No, it's going to sink, but I'm thinking this, I don't know, this coral may be brittle.
Okay. Probably want to put it in the box then. I don't know. It's really up to you because it will affect the condition of the sample that you get.
Sorry, I'm coming up. I gotta.
Yeah. I can move the arm.
Yeah, do you want to just pick it up so I don't land on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming in for a landing here. Bonk. Okay. There we are. So how are we sampling this?
I'm
Snip
gonna get a
piece and
cut
suck it up.
and then I'll know more.
Okay.
I think is how I want to do it. How does
Sounds
that
good.
sound, Science?
Yeah,
Sure.
sounds fine.
Okay, let's get, can you center it up a little more and get me more of
Yeah.
a zoom? That'd be great. Zoom in.
It's a cool little hermit crab up on the base
Oh,
of
yeah.
the stalk.
Oh.
Oh,
I think.
could be Parazoanthus. they're all kind of parazoanthid.
Okay, it's brittle. I'm gonna have to move this piece in order to get at it now.
Can we just slurp it up from there?
Could try. It's because it's not bendy, right? So it might get stuck in.
Right,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna try and shift this a little bit. If I cannot pick it up, we will try and slurp it.
Okay.
What's
crab.
up?
Nothing is up, just an hermit crab.
It's going away.
It's a hermit crab?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you push in further?
Yes.
Is that all you got?
No, I got
Keep
plenty
going.
over.
Okay.
Oh, they've all closed up their tentacles.
Can you go a little wider? And pan down, that's great.
Almost.
I think the slurp.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, now it's a good length for the slurp,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
That was kind of my...
You just had to prune
I
it.
did that on purpose, guys. Go wide so I can see the slurp.
This is a 078.
Oh, thanks for setting that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Data, this is going to be in sample jar 1,
Sample jar 1.
if that works.
Okay, let's get a zoom.
Okay, let me know when you're ready for suction.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Okay, suction coming on.
Nice.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Just waiting to see it.
Yeah, it might have some trouble getting through some of the loops.
There it
There we go.
is.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll want to know how long that is when you get it on deck so that I can have a sense of what we can do that with.
Sure.
Okay, go wide.
Looked like it was.
I think it's like 3 inches? 2 inches? 2 inches?
Well, the diameter of your slurp sampler tube is 2 inches? Is that
Okay.
right?
Okay, so it's probably closer to 4 inches.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what I'm thinking.
All right, I lied. I like this.
What's that?
I lied. I like
Yeah,
this
it's good, right? It's really good. You should tell Jake.
All right. Are we ready to look at more things?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Because I passed directly over the top of you,
Yeah.
we'll just keep an eye out for loops in the tether.
Okay. I'll get out in front of you. Just
Can
let
I-
us get out in front,
Yeah,
and we'll
sure.
do a move.
Can I reset your DVL?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's look at the stocked sponge there.
Yeah, sounds good. Go for zoom.
Maybe Calytrophora or something like that.
Would more zoom help you?
Probably not me, no.
No,
But
okay.
let's zoom for somebody else who might
Okay.
look at it later.
Go a bit more. Coming down to it here. There we go. Yeah, nice.
Great. That's really good. Thanks.
Okay, go wide.
Can we look at this?
Well, that's a huge anemone.
You want to look at the thing under the rock there?
Big,
Yeah.
Okay.
big actinostolid
Go for
anemone.
zoom.
Might just be a crinoid. Is it? No.
Looks like an anemone or
Anemone.
something.
Yeah, it must be an anemone.
Another anemone. Okay, well, it's hard to tell.
Interesting, it can make a living
Mm.
there. Usually see them much more out in the open.
Did you want to look at the one next to it, the big red one?
We've already seen that guy.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Go wide.
Something big
What
and
about
purple.
giant purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, in
I wanna
upper.
go look at
Victor
that.
Gorgia or something
It
like
is
that?
like the biggest Victor Gorgia I've seen in a long time, if that's what that is.
Wow.
And that color, though.
Usually quite small.
Here, let's go look.
Dude, was the last purple coral we looked at likely a Victor Gorgia?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe Brian can chime in when we see this.
Go for
But-
zoom.
This is what it
Is
looks
that a
like.
cup coral?
Here, I'm gonna get a little lower. Push in more.
Nice.
An amazing brittle star
Beautiful
just
zoom.
wrapped up in the middle of this. And yes, it is a Victor Gorgia.
It's a Gorgia coral.
Looks so soft.
Looks chewy.
That is really beautiful.
Are those brittle stars attached to it?
Yeah, there's a large brittle star with its arms wrapped in amongst the branches there.
Mm.
All right,
Okay.
let's keep going.
Go wide. Just gonna come up a bit. Sorry, I just came up a bit to avoid hitting it.
So Jeff, now that you've had 36 hours, have you thought of your unlimited money research proposal?
There's another Victor
Another Victor
Gorgia,
Gorgia.
some more.
And let me know if you want to
Coralliums.
zoom on any of this because we're still stopped. So
I'd love for you to zoom on this very large coral.
yeah,
There.
coming up. Let's go over there. Just gonna. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just let me come down a bit.
Oh, there's a tiny, it's a shrimp.
Okay, go for zoom.
Wow, lots of associates in this.
Could push in a bit more. I'll drift up to it.
Looks like a Primnoid, but I don't know which one. Chris Kelly online on the science chat is saying possibly Calytrophora. And let's see if we may want to sample a small piece of this coral.
Okay.
Just a arm off of the side.
Okay. Sounds good. Go wide video. I'm gonna porch out a little bit and park it on the rock in front of us.
Sounds good.
Right there. Is that gonna be okay for?
You might want to bump a little closer.
Like this. Oop. Okay, how's that?
Do you want to take this one?
Sure. Yeah.
Great. Then you tell me how it is.
Okay, I think I can do that. Are we, where will we be putting this one?
This one looks like a good snip and slurp, but it depends on how much you guys want.
I'm thinking like a piece up there, something
Okay.
like that. Actually, that might be more like snipping that,
Sorry, go ahead.
something like right in there.
Okay.
We want at least a couple of branch points.
Do you want a better zoom now that we're stopped?
Yes, please.
Okay, go for zoom.
Do you have a preference between snip and slurp and box?
No preference, whatever you think will be simplest. Yeah. Can we? Great. Wow, there are a lot of brittle stars.
Lots of brittle stars.
I think this
There's
is
some
probably a good
zoanthids
slurp
on the right.
candidate.
Okay.
Or maybe those are just anemones.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, if you could, something like right there, or if you pan left a little bit, I'm trying to look for branches that are going to be out in the front and easiest for you to take a piece of. Probably on the right-hand side of the colony is my guess, because that's where your arm's coming from. But
Or front left.
okay,
Like the one in the center right now?
that
Yeah.
or that.
Yeah.
Like just because they're higher up.
Is that a little
You'll be able
shrimp?
to tell once you get the arm out there.
Yeah. Yeah, let me know when you have the zooms you want.
This is great. Let's go ahead and sample.
Okay, go wide. Just gonna pull the arm out now. Just want to see it.
Do you want to be able to see your end effector a little bit? Oh,
Yeah, I just wanted to
you got it.
make sure I wasn't. Can you tilt up a bit? I'm gonna. I want to come in a little more like that. I just don't want to,
Thinking that right there. That works.
Or I want to come in more like this, actually. I'm just trying to get the best angle for not taking anything out while I do this.
That sounds marvelous.
Yeah. Which means I want to be more crunched up, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that original one we were,
Okay.
that I'm
Sure.
just gonna bop right now a little bit
Yeah.
and just see how I can. Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of me talking to myself. Just, you've all been warned.
Talk away.
Okay, going in. Are you pulling on me?
It's possible.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
pull
come
out. Yeah.
There you go. Should be a little better.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Nice and gentle. Okay, and how much of this was what we wanted? I know it's a bit hard to tell, but is it about that much or less?
That looks good.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this.
That's great. Yeah,
Okay, looks good.
marvelous.
Now, do you guys think that that's whippy enough to go through the slurp?
Yeah,
think so.
based on what we did last time with that.
Okay. Sounds good.
I mean, this is more flexible than that old hemicorallium skeleton that we were
Yeah,
sampling
totally.
before. So
Can you tilt down just so I can see more of the arm?
Yeah.
Just gotta get past this rock here.
Is just move it out of the way of the slurp a little bit. I've got to flush and choose a jar.
Okay.
We want to go with slurp number 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to do it like this.
Is there something
or-
in 2?
There is nothing in 2.
Okay, there's stuff in 2.
Okay, you want to do 3?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Here's 3. Let me know when you're ready for section.
Yeah, let me just get in here. Index.
So a thing you can do when you're set up like this
Yeah.
is pick up and get yourself in autos. Your wrist is pinned against a rock. And
Yeah,
it's just
okay.
And the slurp is close to the ground.
Okay. I'll just pick up a bit here.
And you can just like hover and you've got total freedom to move the porch
Sounds
in and out and do whatever you need to do.
Okay. And I'm just gonna move away from the coral a bit. Okay, and auto depth. Okay, slurp.
And let me know when you're ready for suction.
Yeah. I think we are good for suction.
Okay, suction coming up.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I can see. Do you want to do a half zoom video? Oh, videos. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn my jaws a little bit. Here. Okay. Suction's on?
Yep.
Okay, let's try this nice and slow. There you go. And it's in the jar.
Okay. Suction is secured.
And
Thanks. Very nicely done.
Yeah, that was great. Good work.
Sample 079, is that right?
okay.
Correct.
There we go. Awesome, thank you.
You're centered up and just above the porch.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's keep going.
Yes.
I'm just getting out and head to Atalanta now, and then we can move.
Roger that.
I get a bit more over here.
Derek, about how many meters do we have until we're up at the crest at the next waypoint?
Let's see.
Ballpark value, hundreds of meters to go, or?
We've got 236.
Okay.
Okay, I am happy with going for a move.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we do 30 meters at 092?
ROV, I gotta turn down the thermostat real quick.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Does it though?
And yeah, science, just let me know if you want to zoom on anything in particular. We're in a good...
Actually, that sponge, I've got the wrong thing. That,
This one? Okay.
Yep.
There
that
we
looks
go.
different than the others we've seen so far.
Okay.
Rye, do you mind if I reset your DBL?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That might be a Phreid or...
Go for zoom?
not sure.
It's a fish coming too.
Oh,
What
yeah?
side?
To the left.
Okay.
It's
That is not a Phreid. I am not sure which one this is.
Can push in a bit more video, if you have it. Yeah. We're just gonna...
As if not.
Sorry.
What do you think it is, Piero?
No, maybe not. It's different from this one.
And we do have a sponge expert online, Chris Kelly, and he may jump in here and let us know what this particular sponge is. Looks like leaf lettuce. Okay, let's zoom out.
Okay, go wide. Someone saw a fish.
Yep,
The fish
gotta see if the fish is still there.
Yeah.
Unlikely, but
might
try.
be gone.
was off to...
But, probably just up.
I was seeing it in lower,
Yeah,
but
but
it's not there anymore.
it
Okay.
swam away.
scan around.
Oh, that's a lot of zoanthids again. Same as before, probably.
Yeah, a number of dead corals and sponges.
There's a big boulder to your right.
A lot of these black corals.
Oh, to my right. Sorry.
Not sure what the bushy
Starboard
ones are.
for
Maybe
you.
Trisopathes or something like
My
that.
other right.
And a lot of Victor Gorgia.
We also use my side, your side in the road trips for. Yeah, okay, look at that one. Go for zoom video. It looks very shiny.
Wow.
What is that?
It's a sponge. Glass sponge. That's all I can tell you.
Can you push in more video?
This might be another euretid glass sponge, but
Oh, that's really
many
cool.
of these, that is really, really cool.
A little shrimp next to
Oh.
it.
Is it
I think it would
Friday?
make a great lamp.
Okay, go wide.
Oh, and this one is a Fariid, is what Chris Kelly
Okay.
is saying. Thank you, Chris.
We've got some more things up here.
So for those of you who are joining us, we have
Do you wanna
another
look at
chat
any of
line
these?
with a bunch. We're going to pass on those,
Okay.
except for the red one
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
okay.
That one's new
Yeah, okay.
for this dive anyway. It might be
Go
Primnoidae
for
or
zoom.
Paragorgia. But we have a number of taxonomic experts who join us on a separate chat line to help us identify all of the different taxa that we see. And we have a number of folks.
Yeah, nice.
Looks like Paragorgia to me.
Want to adjust the focus a little bit? Yeah.
Great. Let's keep going.
Okay, go wide. I'm gonna keep moving.
So online right now, we have people who are. Oh, that's gorgeous. Sorry, I keep getting
No, that's all right.
distracted here by all the animals.
Do you want to zoom on this one?
I do.
Okay, go for zoom.
This is a sponge dungeon.
Yeah, classic.
We can see if the little shrimp lives on the inside. But a number of these types of sponges have, this is Regadrella,
There we go.
and a number of these sponges have a little symbiotic shrimp that
Yeah.
lives inside.
You
It
can see 'em.
actually
Oh yeah, there is one.
gets
If I
inside
can-
when it is very small as a larva, and then it grows and it can no longer leave the sponge. So it is trapped inside of the sponge.
I'm sitting on a rock.
Okay.
Okay,
That was great.
go wide.
Yep, go wide. There is a shrimp on a rock immediately to your left,
Okay.
or at least it was
Oh
there.
yeah, I see. Go for zoom.
There it is. And I'm going to guess that this is Heterocarpus. And Chris Kelly, yep, that is Heterocarpus. If we can get any more zoom on this guy, we
Yeah.
might be able to identify the species later.
Do you have any more
There's
video?
actually 5 species of Heterocarpus in Palau that we know of.
Here, I'm coming towards it a little bit there. How's that?
That is great. Just a little more. Yep. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, go wide.
And apparently we're seeing a lot of these sort of amorphous white sponges on the sides of rocks, like this one right there. And those are in the genus Poecilastra, according to one of our experts, Chris Kelly. It's a tremendous amount of life on all of these rocks. It's a lot shallower than some of the earlier dives we've had.
Is it unusual that we're seeing so much Victor Gorgia, or is that fairly common?
It is not that common on the dives that I have participated in.
Large sponge over there.
This could be normal for this part of the world.
Yeah,
I'm not
over
certain.
here. Sorry, I'm getting a little...
Just watch your tether wraps,
Yeah, okay.
like your next
Could we
turn
look
will
at the
be
yellow?
A wrap.
to the left.
Yeah, okay.
Make your next turn to the left.
Is this what you were looking at? This?
That's what I was. I think Noel was asking for something just off the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
fine.
sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't really speak up. This is great. Maybe another Calytrophora?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Go for zoom. Got a nice view in lower.
What's the name of this coral?
Calytrophora. It's a primnoid.
Okay, thank you.
Let me know. And is that the same kind right next to it, or
It also looks
not
spiky.
certain. Looks.
go for zoom
Looks
video?
different.
Farther.
Yeah, it's different.
That is definitely different. Okay, that's
Okay.
great.
Go wide.
Chris thinks that one is in
Yep.
the genus Norella, so another primnoid.
Just gonna go around it this way.
Oh, the sponge.
Yeah, we're looking at the sponge.
Yes.
Just gotta make sure I get past this one here. Okay, go for zoom video.
1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
The temp is going up right now, so. Okay.
I can't get that head-on view of it because I'll be right in that other coral, but
Tetrapleura.
I will let you know. The van temp has been holding steady at 72, so if that goes any higher, I will probably need a hand, but thank you. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I'm not freezing, so. How's that, Jeff?
That's great.
Okay.
This is Tritoplura,
You good if
a
we
leaf, a
go?
leaf sponge.
Good if we keep going?
Yep, let's keep going.
Okay, go wide. And video, just let me know if you need to take a break from
Yep.
zooms.
Ship's
I
not
will-
moving, so if you need to move around.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get back into our little. Yeah. Okay. I would be good with a ship move.
Okay. Bridge nav. 30 meters, 092, please.
Jeff, do you know any good websites for coral identification?
Yeah, so there's a really good animal guide available on NOAA's website. It's called the Benthic Animal Guide, Benthic Deep Water Animal Guide. And if you just type in NOAA, NOAA, and Benthic Deepwater Animal Identification Guide, you will find a marvelous resource that hosts a number of images from expeditions that have been carried out around the Pacific and in the Atlantic. And I'm on it right now.
There's a fish. Go for Zoom video if you're available.
1 second.
Yeah, no rush.
I remember when that guide was being put together, it was quite a monumental effort.
All right.
I think Chris Kelly worked heavily on that, and Megan Putz as well, maybe?
Indeed. We have a halosaur here. We can get a really good close-up on the head.
Yeah, here I'm moving in a little bit more. There we go. No. Where'd he go?
Go wide.
Go wide.
Okay, and then I
There you
have
go.
to stand up for a sec. Turn on the other AC.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Is this of interest, this coral?
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Yep.
for Zoom.
Our
Oh,
video is
oh,
sucked
we
away,
got
so
video.
we are
Okay.
just observing.
Sounds great. I can just get a close. Get in as close as I can here. All right.
Got it.
Okay, that's Acanthogorgia.
You're welcome.
If anybody's wondering why my coral ID has suddenly gotten so good, it's because I'm reading Chris Kelly's text messages on the chat. Oh, let's check out the...
fish.
Oh, and there was a crab over there, but
Oh,
fish...
yeah,
No,
okay.
fish first, fish first.
Fish trumps crab?
Fish is gonna... Yeah, it trumps crab,
right.
and it's gonna move, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Temperature is still climbing, so might have to contact the bridge in a moment, but I just turned on... Oh, actually, temperature is going down now on the computers, so we should be okay. But it might get quite cold in here.
Okay.
Can we get a zoom, Max?
Yes, we totally can get a zoom.
Yeah, go for Zoom.
Okay.
Rat tail.
Good.
Not sure what genus. Really long body. Lucigatus, maybe? If Ken Sulak is online, he might have another ID suggestion.
I'm just waiting for video.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna look at this crab. So is that something I should stop the ship for, or are we good?
Let's
Go
keep going.
Wide.
Yeah, come wide if that's
We are winning the battle now against temperature, so
nice.
crisis averted.
And sorry, science, what did you say before that?
Let's keep going.
Okay. Oh, that optoed cover. Yeah.
Can really see a lot of sponges in our lower camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a kumba.
All right.
Spongetopia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone see anything they want to zoom on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pick
okay.
one.
Let's pick this one right here.
Wow, look at all of this. There's sponges everywhere.
Sponges.
So we'll hold off on the Shamu for now because I feel like we'll be here for a sec.
Copy that.
Go for zoom.
What are we zooming on?
This coral at the
White
bottom of
coral.
the screen that I'm
What's
just
those
centering up.
things?
And there's
Oh.
a crab right above it as well.
Hedro.
Oh yeah, that's a
sh-
homolid crab. We've got
Obsidians.
I'm zooming on that apparently.
a number of these Poisolastra sponges.
Okay, go a
Some
bit
other
wider. I'm
sponges.
gonna recenter that.
Totally.
Yeah. We
I got excited.
can.
Sorry, Jeff, I just lost the plot. I got
It's
distracted by
okay.
crabs.
Go.
Look at that.
Okay, go for zoom.
Crab is. Yeah, there we go. We can focus on this coral.
Oh, wow.
That's gorgeous.
Wow. Do we have any zoom left to look at the polyps at all?
Totally.
Oh, sorry. Just coming down on things here. Here, I'll get us more steady.
So this is a corallids,
There we
same
go.
group as some of the pink corals we have been seeing earlier, but not
can
sure
push in more
which
video if
this
you have it.
is.
Are corallids still considered precious
Nice.
corals?
Oh,
Or are those just the hemicorallium?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Oh,
so
that's beautiful.
pretty.
Wow. Can we pan down just a little bit towards
can
the
you
base?
just pan the camera?
There's a lot of little orange crustaceans. They look like amphipods crawling around. And we've got a brittle star, a couple of brittle stars down lower. These corals are basically creating three-dimensional structure that a lot of organisms in the deep sea take advantage of. Brittle stars, amphipods, benthic ctenophores, barnacles, other anemones like Venus flytrap anemones or zoanthids. A number of different animals take advantage of the three-dimensional structures that these corals make. and project up into the water column. That's great. Let's go wide.
Okay, go wide. Yeah, nice. Okay, what
And
else?
if we're stable, can we just pan the camera around a little bit to
Yeah.
look at some things?
I'm on the bottom right now, so.
Great. I'm wondering about that right up there.
I can just stick lock and control it if you want.
Oh,
There's
that's-
just so much to see right here. I figured
Yeah.
just stay put and move the camera.
Those are Assyrians?
Say that again, Kira?
Okay.
Tunicates?
Yeah.
You wanted to look up here?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay.
Let's zoom on that.
Okay, go for zoom video. And go in as much as you got.
These are definitely tunicates. Lots of tunicates.
Noted. Thank you.
Pretty big.
They look like plastic.
Yeah.
What's on the top of the rock up to the right? It's kind
That
of
over
fuzzy
there?
looking, yeah.
It's a sponge.
Yeah, let's pan over there.
It's gonna be pretty. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Is it this one? Maybe.
And we're
A
kicking up some sediment.
geodid
so-
sponge, possible. Okay. Let's keep panning to the right, or zoom out a little bit and then pan to
Okay.
the right.
Zoom out a bit video if you're able to, but
Yep. Temperatures
Yeah, right here.
are still going down, so
okay, you want to look at this collection?
just,
Yeah.
Okay, zoom back in if you're able to video.
totally.
We'll look at this.
Hopefully you're just acclimating, Gabby.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
These are Fareid sponges here,
Is that a Norella?
similar to that
Coral?
taller, less
There you go.
less bushy one that we saw a little bit ago. Can we zoom in on that right there?
Yeah.
There's a...
Do you have any more zoom video?
I do not.
Okay. That's all we have.
Never mind.
I can move closer if you want to.
No, it's
better?
okay. There,
Yeah.
it looks like there's a polychaete worm,
Mhm.
and it was just sticking its head out into the current there.
Oh yeah.
You
Okay.
got some things below it as well. Though.
Yeah. So we've got those tunicates
That
again.
is great. There's a little
That are stylosterid.
hemicralium, stylosterid, a little Victor Gorgia on the left, tunicates,
And is the
cup
larger
coral in the
coral
background.
behind that, is that a, we just saw that earlier.
This little guy right there.
No, the bigger one up to the left.
Oh,
Like
That
behind
looks
the
like a
sponge.
Norella.
Yeah.
yeah.
You want me to pan over to look at that?
It's gonna
Let's
coral.
let's do that really quickly.
Only thinks we've got a scleractinian coral and a
Too quickly.
lapsamia beneath.
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, that looks like Norella.
There we go.
Okay. Let's zoom out.
Okay. Zoom out video.
Anything else you wanted to look at, Piera?
No. Just, there's a lot here.
There, yeah. Let's.
Can we look at on the right side? There's, it looks like the Victor Gorgia and maybe something else kind of on the side of that large.
That
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
It's like half purple, half gold.
Yeah. Is it
Go
just
for a
like
zoom
zoanthid on
video.
it?
I need to. I'm just gonna set down a little bit different here.
The yellow is probably Acanthogorgia, and I wonder
There we go.
if those
Just
are
beside each other?
zoanthids growing over it. I don't know.
Oh.
Which ones?
There was something similar to this at the top of that seamount a few days ago, wasn't there?
Have we got any more zoom, Max?
Yes, totally.
Yeah, go full.
Oh no, these are separate with separate
Yeah.
bases. They just from a distance looked like they were overlapping. So
Can
that
we
would
keep zooming on the purple?
Is that all you got?
No.
This is all I have.
Sorry.
Yeah. I
No,
can
you're
get closer
totally
if you
fine.
want.
Hold on. Chris is... He still thinks
Victor
it's
Agorgia.
Agorgia.
The purple one?
Yep.
What about the yellow coral?
That's all
The yellow one maybe is
I don't know.
Acanthogorgia.
No.
right. Could it be a Plexaurus? No. I don't know.
Okay, let's go wide.
Go wide.
And let's keep going.
Okay. Just gonna refine.
I don't imagine we're going to go very far.
Yeah. Just gonna refine my porch here.
The tunicates are everywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna be kind of tilted up for this.
Just gonna drive forward. Do you want a ship move? Could do
I'm
a
gonna
tiny
drive. Yeah, you could do, like, what have you been doing?
one. I've
30
been doing
ones?
30.
Yeah, you could
Like-
do like a 10,
Okay.
maybe? And I'll get it stretched out, and I'm sure we'll find something by then.
Bridge nav. Could we please do 10 meters at 092?
And Gabby, if you feel differently about that, let me know, but yeah. Just because we think we're gonna see something really soon, and it's easier than... And yeah, science, if you spot anything, let us know. We're getting a little less
It's a matter of
dense
choosing.
here.
Trying to look for new things at this
Yeah,
point. This
pan
is-
over.
Is that a...
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff up here.
Zoom on that.
Yeah, okay. Go for zoom video.
Wow.
Is this on the Victor Gorgia looking thing?
It's got a little associate. Is that a squat lobster?
It is.
There we go. There we go.
This just looks like an overgrown sponge or something like that. Yep. Overgrown farreid sponge.
All right.
Okay, let's keep going.
Go wide. Yeah, we've got lots of stuff up here.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
This is what we wanted to see.
This is what we wanted to see.
So,
Can we check out this little tiny Chrysogorgia
yep.
down here? We haven't seen too many of the little ones yet. I just want to get a zoom so we can figure out which one it is.
Yeah. Just gonna come down a bit.
Jeff, could you circle it again?
Yeah, go for zoom.
Very difficult to pick out.
Yeah, when there's
What's
so much
exciting.
stuff.
It's a good problem to have.
It is.
Here, I'll get back in there. There. Sorry, go a bit wider. I just got a little close to this ledge here. Okay, not
I
full
think
wide.
that probably gives us what we need on this little chrysogorgid.
Okay,
Let's keep going.
sounds good. Okay, go wide.
It's another
Ooh.
really big leaf
Yeah.
sponge up on the top.
Yeah, you want to look at that one? Okay, go for zoom.
That is cool.
Have we got two different sponges here? We have white and yellow.
Hmm.
Do we have a Dema sponge growing on top of... Can we kind of circle around to the left of this a little
Yep.
bit to get a better view?
Yeah.
Pork.
Okay, Chris Kelly says, yep, it's a Demo sponge growing on Tritoplura. I'm wondering if some of the Tritoplura is still alive because there's some white tissue to the top right.
Okay, I'm gonna go turn off the AC.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of looks like maybe some of the original sponge there, the white tissue, is still alive and it's being grown over by the yellow one, which is a Dema sponge. Great.
Can we get a Niskin here? Because there's a lot of stuff going on. It might be interesting.
Yeah, okay. Go
that
wide
okay?
video when you're back in your seat.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, this is pretty amazing that we've just come up
I'm
just a
gonna
little
hover
bit.
here while you
and
do
the,
that.
The
You're good with
density is incredible. We are probably only 70 meters below the crest of the ridge at
Okay.
this point in
You are-
vertical distance. And it's possible we've moved
And
up into a
retract.
current or we have entered a different water mass.
There, give me a
And
sec.
that is why suddenly we have this explosion of filter feeders, the tunicates, the sponges, the corals.
You're gonna go for one first, or I guess two, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm watching. Yeah, that went.
Thank you.
What's the sample number on this?
080. That was Niskin number 3. All right. There we go.
Okay, when we're all set, let's keep moving up slope.
Sounds good. I've got to turn over here.
Oh.
We got something big up there, eh? Oh. Okay.
Oh, and there's a sponge to the left too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Just up and to the left. There it is.
The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go for zoom. We'll look at this one. Oh.
Acanthogorgia.
With some brittle stars. Sorry, do you want a better zoom than that?
Let's get one more quick zoom.
Yeah. I got a little excited and hit the seafloor. Okay. You can push in further, video. There you go.
I think those are the
Amazing.
Stolonifera with
Little
beautiful
Victor
color.
Gorgias on the side. There's little Chrysogorgia down below it.
And the little purple.
Cup coral in the background. That's great. We can zoom out now, and
Go
let's
wide.
check out the sponge.
Go for a zoom video if you're able.
Shrimp
So
Hotel.
is this another Tritoplura? Oh, and Chris thinks the last coral was a Paramuseid,
Okay.
not a Acanthogorgia.
Is this a sponge?
This is a sponge. Big leaf sponge.
Leaf sponge?
And, yep, Tritoplura.
There's the... So
That's
I think
great.
we're going to
Okay.
do a
We're doing
handover here.
Yep,
so
we're doing a watch change here, folks. So thanks very much for joining us on the 8 to 12 shift. This is really getting exciting here as we're nearing the crest of this ridge-like seamount.
Hey, video, go wide when you're able.
Sorry, a lot of chaos.
No, that's okay. We're just going to do a handover, so. I'm just going to park it right
All
here.
right, guys. It is watch change. 8 to 12 will be signing out. I would like to say thank you so much for watching along with us. Keep tuning in. We are at a great place right now. We're seeing a lot of different things, sponges, corals along this ridge. Watch along with 12 to 4, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
heading east?
Yes, we are heading east.
West?
West.
Roger that.
Well, it looks pretty exciting down here.
Lots of life.
Mm-hmm. Here's a fish on the upper right.
Oh, yeah. Push in there.
This looks like it's a halosaur. And I'm not seeing scales, so this is Aldrovandia.
All right, come on on.
Do you want a ship move? Get us going? I think everybody looked around this area pretty good.
All right, ready to go. So Ali, good afternoon, aloha everyone. We're just getting settled in here with a 12 to 4 watch. Thank you so much for joining us, if you joined us recently, especially for our scientists ashore that have been following along with the dive plan. We're currently diving on a unnamed seamount. Closest point of land is about 80 nautical miles to our north, Angkor Island, and it's almost actually equidistant. 85 nautical miles to our west is Sansorol Island. So we are in the southernmost portion of the Palau National Marine Sanctuary for this first of 2 back-to-back expeditions. They're going to be exploring the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. And on today's dive in particular, we chose an interesting dive track that's going to be moving up a steep slope of this seamount. The seamount has a very interesting kind of shape. It has a narrow ridge almost at the summit. And we should be reaching that narrow ridge in about 100 meters or less from now. And that's where we're going to expect a lot of action to occur. And then we're going to move parallel to that ridge, and then it will basically intersect with another feature that will take us to the summit. Today's dive will be in the water for another 10 hours. exploring depths about 1,300 meters where we started about 4 hours from now, and then finishing around 800 meters where the summit of the seamount is. And we should be on bottom almost till a little past 11 p.m. local time here in Palau. So thank you so much for joining us.
Fish.
Yeah, it's
Another
same,
halosaur?
yeah, same halosaur.
Can we actually, it's just off screen, take a just quick peek at the coral that is white one right there. Quick zoom in.
The Enolapsomia?
Yep.
What kind of collections have we gotten so far? Seems
yeah,
like
actually.
we've got a bunch.
Can you push in there?
Yeah, we've gotten, we recently did an eDNA sample in this area for biodiversity, and otherwise we have a sea cucumber, and I think they got a sponge. Let me double check. No, they got a coral, Primnoidae,
Thanks, Jake. That's great.
All right.
and an encrusting zoanthid on a dead coral skeleton, and a rock.
Cool.
Appears to be a carbonate rock.
Yeah, all of this looks carbonate to me.
Indeed. So I think we don't have any sponges.
All right. Well,
that's correct.
There's
and
a lot of cool sponges around here.
So yeah, it might be a good thing to look out for.
Agreed, and that was the one thing the previous watch emphasized in their handover here, is that the diversity and density has started to pick up, and in particular a lot of sponges. Also for our viewers at home, so this is the second to last planned dive of Le Bousse Voyage 1, the first of 2 back-to-back expeditions that are going to be exploring the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. So this next dive, this ongoing dive, is going to be diving for another 10 hours. Then we'll transit at midnight and about 50 nautical miles north for the last one of these expeditions, and that will be another 16-hour dive, diving on an unnamed ridge north of us. And then on Friday we'll pull into port for a brief in port, 3 days in port, and then back on November 11th till 22nd, diving, weather permitting and logistics permitting every day through November 22nd. Looks like a bubblegum coral.
Push in there.
It's got a nice little snake star on it.
That's great.
All right, come on.
Yeah, as we move forward here, I think the densities are going to start increasing, and we'll try to get zoom-ins periodically of anything that looks new to our inventory of organisms that we have observed during this dive. But I have a feeling it's going to be so dense that we won't be able to do each and every one of them. And this is for those that joined us on the last couple dives that have been more heavily sedimented
Can we
surfaces.
zoom that one? Yeah, it looks kind of strange.
The white one or
The white one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Push in there.
Oh, it's a primnoid. This looks like an arella. You see how the polyps are folded downwards along the branches of the coral. And they have 3 tiers of scales along the body of the polyp. There's a is that a nudibranch? Oh, wait, no, that's just my eyes being all weird. Never mind. Don't ignore me. I was just getting excited.
That's great, Jake.
Okay.
What is the common name for this?
This coral doesn't really have a common name. We call it primnoid, or it's a coral in the family Primnoidae.
Okay.
What would you call it if you were to make up a name for it?
Ooh, interesting question.
I think the most widely used common name is Gorgonian corals, but that is a much bigger group of corals that includes many others, including other groups basically.
Pretty much all the octocorals.
Except the true soft corals, yeah. And, yeah, for those folks who are not from Palau, Palau is just this absolutely spectacular place close to the Coral Triangle, the center of marine biodiversity. Many hundreds of coral species recorded in the shallow water areas around the islands. But around the deep we have very limited to virtually no information the farther you look offshore. And yeah, this is going to be, I think this dive and the first one we have on this expedition is going to substantially add to the known inventory of deep sea fauna of Palau. Maybe a quick look at that.
I was just thinking that yellow one. The yellow sponge.
All right, you can push in there. Yep.
I think this is a type of demasponge. It's got some zoanthids on it. Could be something like Poecilastra. It's got really large holes, kind of like Swiss cheesy, which is a bit different than what I'm used to seeing. And usually Poecilastra tends to be white.